Welcome back friends. So this is the next video of our phase equilibrium topic. Here we are going to learn the phase component, that is two component system, where the example of two component system for example is the silver lead system. This system has two components and four phases. The phases are solid silver, solid lead, solutions of molten silver and lead, and vapor. The boiling points of silver and lead being considerably high, the vapor phase is practically absent. Thus, lead silver is a condensed system with phases. In such a case, pressure can have no effect on the system. Therefore, we need consider only the two remaining variables, namely the temperature T and concentration C. The complete TC diagram of the system, that is lead silver, is shown in figure 19.6. That is 19.6 figure is the phase diagram of lead silver system. Diagrammatic representation is shown on the screen here. Here the points A, B, C. Here point A, B and C are shown here. Temperature T is shown here. Composition is shown. Different temperature 97.5, then 100%, then 100% silver, 0% lead, 97.5 lead, 2.5% silver, 100% lead, then 0% silver, and the different diagrams or curves are shown here. Solid AgPb, then solid Ag, then solution, then eutectic point, liquid PbAg, then solid Pb solution, that is AgPb solution. So these are the different points here. The dotted line XY is represented here. 961 temperature is shown here, and after this, when we draw the diagram of this phase diagram of lead silver system, after proper labeling the phase diagram, we can explain the things one by one here. When we consider the silver lead system, this system has two components and four phases. Here the phases are solid silver, solid lead, solution of molten silver and lead, and vapor. The boiling points of silver and lead being considerably high, the vapor phase is practically absent. Thus, silver lead is a condensed system with three phases. In such a case, pressure can have no effect on the system. Therefore, we need consider only the remaining two variables, namely the temperature and concentration. The diagram is shown here. After drawing the diagram, we can able to understand the silent features of this lead silver system. Here two curves are shown here. Curve AC is shown here, then curve BC. Curve AC, this is the curve AC part, and curve BC part. These two curves are shown here. Then eutectic point C is shown here. So this is the eutectic point here. Then three areas above ACB, below AC and below BC. So this is three area consideration part here. So that we have to see one by one. Now let us see curve AC, the freezing point curve of Ag. A represents the freezing point or melting point of solid silver, which is represented at 961 degrees centigrade, and the curve AC shows that the addition of lead lowers the melting point along it. The phases in equilibrium along AC are solid silver and solution of silver and lead. Applying the reduced phase rule equation, f dash is equal to C minus P plus 1, that gives 2 minus 2 plus 1 is equal to 1. Thus the system AG solution is monovariant. Another part is curve B. Curve B, the freezing point curve of PB. B represents the melting point of solid lead, which is represented at 327 degrees centigrade, and the curve BC shows that the melting point is lowered by addition of silver. The phases in equilibrium above BC are solid lead and solution. The system is monovariant. Next term is the eutectic point C. The curve AC and BC intersect at C, which is called the eutectic point. Here three phases solid AG, solid PB and solution are in equilibrium. Applying the reduced phase rule equation, f dash is equal to C minus P plus 1, which gives 2 minus 3 plus 1 is equal to 0, means the system AgPB solution at C is non-variant. Both the variables, temperature 303 degree centigrade and composition 97.5%, PB 2.5%, Ag are fixed. If you raise the temperature above the eutectic temperature, the solid phases silver and PB disappear, and if you cool below it, you will land in the solid AgPB area where solution phase is non-existent. The area above AOC, when we consider the different types of area, the area above AOC, so this region represents the single phase system, the solution of molten Ag and PB. Applying the reduced phase rule equation, we have f dash is equal to C minus P plus 1 is equal to 2 minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Thus the system solution AgPB is bivariant. The area below AC represents the phases Ag plus solution, while that below BC the phases PB solution. The area below the temperature 303 represents solid Ag plus solid PB. All these areas have two phases and 1 degree of freedom. So F is equal to C minus P plus 1 is equal to 2 minus 2 plus 1, that gives F is equal to 1. So when we consider the lead silver system, let us see the Pattinson's process for the desilverization of argentiferous lead. So this is nothing but the significance part of lead silver system. So this Pattinson's process, this process of recovery of silver from argentiferous lead is based on the facts contained in the diagram, which is shown in the figure 19.6. The argentiferous lead containing small amount of silver, which is less than 0.1%, is melted well above the melting temperature of pure lead, that is represented at 327 degree. So let the point X represent the system molten lead on the diagram. It is then allowed to cool when the temperature of the melt falls along the dashed line XY. As the temperature corresponding to Y on the curve BC is reached, solid lead begins to separate and the solution would contain relatively larger amount of silver. On further cooling, more of lead separates and we travel along the curve BC until the eutectic point C is reached. Lead is continuously removed by means of ladles and the percentage of silver in the melt goes on increasing. At point C, an alloy containing 2.5% Ag and 97.5% lead is obtained. So this is treated for the recovery of silver profitably. Now let us see this much in this video. In another video, the another point of the phase equilibria topic.